I appreciate everything that you're saying there. What's coming to mind for me is that the ways that we manage anxiety aren't always um, situationally. It's not always like getting away from anxiety in by like running away. And also worry can be a way that people get um, kind of do emotional avoidance from their uncertainty. And so it seems like during high school and everyday life, you were able to redirect your attention away from uncertainty. But when uncertainty came back, um, it may have been the way in which you were engaging with it mentally that was making your hands clammy and your stomach hurt, and then giving you the desire to withdraw and get away from it. And so right now, there's got to be something maintaining your uncertainty for it to be so as persistent as it is. So when you think kind of out of the box about not just, you're not like literally getting away from it in the sense that you still are parenting your child and you're still living in your own body. But in what ways might you be maintaining your uncertainty?
Um, I I have a desire to, even though I'm, dropping him off at school every day and letting what may happen, I still really want to prevent it and avoid stomach bugs. Like, I guess sometimes like I bought some probiotics for him, thinking that that would help prevent, diarrhea if he got a stomach bug. But on the other hand, probiotics are recommended for some children. it's not a it's not one of those obvious things that I'm doing to prevent us all from getting sick, because it's a healthy behavior, kind of. But I don't know. I honestly don't really know. Yeah, aside from just worrying and fearing it, I don't know what I'm doing to encourage it. I know that I have beliefs that are maintaining my fear, but I don't know which behaviors they're also maintaining.
Can you give me an example of a belief?
For example, that I won't know what to do, or that I will make the wrong decision, that I won't be able to handle the next illness.
Where
That
is that
maybe,
belief? Where is that belief coming from?
um, I don't, I guess the fact that I'm not a doctor, I feel like I don't know a bunch about pediatric health, and how what's normal, and when it's okay to wait, how much vomiting is okay, what's regular suffering versus medical emergency. I feel like I don't know the difference. I sound silly as I say that, because
So
most parents aren't pediatric doctors, but
yes. So it's not silly in that it is true, but it is silly, I guess you could say, in that most people have that same uncertainty, but don't worry about it all the time.
mm,
So when you try to redirect your attention away from your worry, what happens?
um, I just feel miserable. Like, for example, if I got a message from the school saying, Kate suddenly spiked a fever. You'll have to come get him. And then let's say I send my husband to go get him. And then because I have a meeting, or because I have to finish a file, um, if I would say, okay, I need to turn my attention back to work and not just flail about the kitchen crying. um, it just is so hard to concentrate. I think I have just stared at the Excel spreadsheet and not been able to really do anything but worry, and shake. Definitely have those physical symptoms. So that's when there's a specific threat. when there's not a specific threat and all signs lead to he seems okay right now, but I just have general worry about tomorrow or the next day or the next day. Um, I've been practicing noticing those thoughts and not doing anything about them. I've been practicing that for as long as I realized that was what I was supposed to do. Um, so they come into my head, I notice them, and I don't do anything to make them go away. I try to go back to my work, but they still feel bad. They're still there.